Right, so. Oh, okay, so I gotta remember. What? Yeah. So I hadn't been able to sleep very well because I was like, like the heaviness, and I slept better last night though, because like after the dancing, I'm pretty sure that probably helped me a lot. Because I was starting to get like, how my OCD was getting kind of bad because I was alone all the time before I moved here. Well, that's not the problem. It's like, okay, the bugs that we have, there's not that many. There's not many, like, there's actually less than when I moved here. So, like, and even when I moved here, there really still wasn't, like, that many, but enough to, like, where I was like, okay, from none to, like, some is, like, a huge jump for me, especially with OCD. And, yeah, anyways, but we figured it out, like, how to, like, keep them from coming in as much. Like, my mom redid the thing in the bathroom, the light, like she put a paper plate or like a styrofoam plate over it and then like taped it more, and it helps because they started like coming through the tape. They're little fucking they're like little fucking durable ass motherfuckers. So, well, they can go through a nuclear and not dot and not affect them, those roaches for you. But yeah, anyways, like they would just be strategically, like there would be hardly any, and then like the days that I wasn't able to sleep, I'd be like go in there into where my toothbrush and stuff is, and I have it in a container for this very reason. So that if they get in there, they're not gonna contaminate it. But I still am like, ah. So like, they would be in there, and I would kill them, and I'd be like, oh, this is like dysregulating me, so now I won't be able to sleep very well. So like, I get nervous about opening that thing, and last night. Well, the night before, I tried to go to bed at, like, Matrix people time, or whatever. It was like, I went to bed early, and I was tired, and I was gonna fall asleep. And also during the times when I'm like that, my bladder would be, like, frequent, and I'd be, like, not, it'd be, like, 5 minutes later, or 10 minutes later, my bladder would be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm like, it just got comfortable. So that would happen when I was like almost asleep that night that I tried to go early. And then I wasn't unable to sleep, but I still laid in the dark on my phone, and my mom's like, you're not asleep. She woke up. Oh, well, I was trying to, but it didn't work, so I'm not gonna do that again. Because my body, I really am a nocturnal, so like, I can't fight it. Like, when I was masking, yeah, I was able to not be, I wasn't, because I didn't know, I was not allowed to be nocturnal. Now, I'm like, nah, I can't change it. So that's why it's hard for me to do any, like, Matrix appointments or whatever. Because they love to do early time, and it's annoying. My God. By the way, I had been waiting for my Medicaid to kick in or like whatever, and I kept getting like I got like 2 papers that were like, we didn't receive, or like one of them was like, whatever. It's like 2 different times they were like, we didn't receive your bank statements. Well, I use Chime, but I print it off or whatever. Or actually, the last time I emailed them, and we need the last month's statement, because that's where I get my disability, and so I did. I sent it. I got another letter that was like, we didn't receive it, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go up there today. Well, today I got thing in the mail. It was like, you've been accepted, blah, blah, blah. So I got it. So I'm like, okay, good. Jesus, get it together. Well, sometimes they send those letters out before they actually receive it's misaligned or whatever sometimes, So I got it. So I'm good. So I think I'm going to end up seeing if I can get an eye appointment, because here in Nebraska, Medicaid pays for that, but in Kansas it doesn't. I guess it depends which one, but I have never had Medicaid in Kansas cover my eye exams and a pair of glasses, which they do here though, so I'm gonna take advantage of it because I think I really need an updated prescription As much as I hate to do it, but I'll be like, whoa, I can say. No, but the only thing I'm nervous about that is I'm 37 and they're gonna be like, either do the dye in your eye or but they have a different option. They're like, oh, we can even just take pictures, and I'm just gonna be like, as long as the pictures don't make me feel weird, but also I don't just why I don't feel as old as you say I am. No, but I'll see. But I'll probably go back to the same exact place that I went to last time I was here, which they moved. They moved, and they're the ones that adjusted my other glasses that are in here in case these break. So when I'm driving, you know, it's funny because like when people, I was smiling because somebody went by on a bike. So like the last time I was sitting here, I was like, I'm very tempted. You ever be sitting in your car and if people are walking by, are you tempted to just like open the door real fast and see if you hit them? That's mean, but it's funny. I wouldn't actually do that. I wouldn't, but like it's a temptation, you know. It's one of those intrusive thoughts that you shouldn't listen to. Yeah. I don't know what else I might have to say. But yeah, okay, last night I did see a bug, like a tiny one in there, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Because you can't keep them out of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to keep them out of certain things, so best you can do is, like, what I've already done, is, like, put my toothbrush in a container, one of those travel cases, and that's what I do. It works. It'll keep them away from it, off of it. What else can you do? But they're not even that bad at all. Like, I hardly ever see them now, which just keep it that way. And yeah, I don't know. My mom said that somebody else, like the lady that, the landlord that they worked for, sorry, maybe this won't be my last video, but you know, the landlord that was the one that like made me owe $2,000 by claiming I didn't pay, but I did. She said she don't work there no more, so I'm like, I wonder if she got in trouble for doing that to other people. I kind of hope so, because she was a fucking bitch, and I wouldn't be surprised if she was laundering the money somehow. It just seemed fishy. I think my mom applied, though, a while back before she got this place. And so she's like, yeah, because you have to call them. They won't call you. I was like, yeah, I remember that. I had to call them before I moved in. To call them and be, what place do you want? What place am I? I'm like, because if at least we get into where my godmom lives, there's no washer and dryer hookups, but it's like right across the street, the Heritage Manor. I'm pretty sure I've showed you on video before. And even if we get in one of those, it's fine. That's better than where we're at, hopefully, because it's one bedroom and she will just sleep on the couch, you know, because she already does that. I was already like that. And I would get the bedroom, and then there's a tub, and, you know, I could take my baths again, and there's just more room, and they accept cats, so it'd be great. So it's like, I said that, I don't think she, like, I think she was meaning to call there today, and probably forgot, but also she had to take my godmother to the doctor, so there's that. That's why I couldn't sleep in more, because my mom was awake earlier and kind of like kept saying something every time I'd be falling asleep, but she was trying to keep herself awake, I think. And then she did fall asleep, and I was like thinking, I'm not waking her ass up for that appointment because she's tired. Like, then my godmother called her. I'm like, God damn it.